Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back. We're
not sure if we're working.
We don't know if we're working yet. Anyway, just got notice that we went live, so here I'm gonna share it to my page. And Ordinary Guys Show says it's live.
Honestly, I don't even know how to see. There we go. We're live. Check us out. Blah blah blah. It says we are live now.
Oh my goodness! All the hoops we have to freaking jump through to do this, man.
Well, it's the first time. Because remember the first time, Frank, do something. Because I don't know if this is from before or now.
Okay. It's now.
Okay.
All right. I don't want to share it on Ordinary Guys Show.
Yep.
Jesus, effing F.
Oh, we're on.
Effing
And the
F
chat
and
is
F.
working. Hey, everyone.
All right. So, what's up, everybody?
So, am I on?
Yeah, you're on.
Okay. So our first topic of the day
You're going hard.
is a
in the
topic
paint?
that
Going right after it.
I'm going right after it. So the first, well, do you want me to go, hey, everybody?
Nah, we're done with that.
Yeah, I think we need to kick that thing to the curb.
Yeah, we're done with our normal gay introduction.
That being said, our first topic of the day, a topic that is near and dear to our hearts,
We never
is
did.
the fact that we never have topics.
No, the other thing we never talked about. We skipped it. It was supposed to be episode 50. Remember? We're supposed to do episode 50, but 50 ended up being something that
51.
we had recorded, which ended up being 51,
Messed
which
everything
ended
up.
up being 52.
We should push it to 75.
So episode 50 is actually going to be episode 53, where we talked about, and then there was 2.
Are we doing that tonight?
We can.
Oh, my goodness.
We can let it linger.
You've been pushing this for a while,
What?
like wanting to get that over with.
Well, it was supposed to be episode 50. It was supposed to be like a thing.
Well, I just sum it up as, the Beatles, there was 4, right? And then Paul McCartney and John Lennon started their solo careers, and Ringo had a stint, and that was it. That's my explanation.
That's your summary?
Yeah,
All right.
they still love each other.
Yeah.
Well, Lennon's kind of dead, but is the other one alive?
Which one?
The Beatles. How many are alive? I know McCartney's
McCartney.
alive. Lennon's dead.
I don't know. I think McCartney's
George
the only one
Harrison,
doing
is he
anything.
alive? I think George Harrison might be dead.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ringo's alive.
Ringo Starr?
Ringo Starr was probably the worst drummer ever.
Let me see if Ringo's alive.
Ringo's alive. I know Ringo's alive. Somebody in the chat, let us know, is Ringo alive?
Ringo Starr.
Ringo's alive. I think George Harrison might be. And why did George Harrison never do anything?
Ringo Starr has a concert coming up.
Yeah, he's got
Thursday.
a couple songs.
What the hell?
I think he was the one that sang "Under the Sea" with a something. It was that whole Yellow Submarine
Oh.
one. I think he sang that one.
Hey, how do I is anybody commenting?
No,
Okay.
either they're not commenting or it's not working. So if somebody could please comment something so I can see if this stupid thing is working. I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either. Well, I only got one person watching.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
No, we got several people watching, actually. Anyways, so let's get right down to it. Frank today was recognized by a group that is international. You've all have heard of them. I wouldn't say they're very popular.
I
But-
was?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he, because of his beard growth, was
Oh,
reached
Jesus.
out to by the Afghani All-Stars. So Afghanistan reached out and called Frank today. And did you pick up?
No, I didn't pick up. It was weird. I thought it was a trap.
It probably was a trap. So anyways, that gets me into the whole thing of everybody's been getting these robocalls that are ridiculous. It seems like there's more and more of them every day. Mine, I say I at least get 3 to 5 a day. Morgan, I'm pretty sure gets like 10 to 20.
I get a bunch. I get them. They always say scam likely. Sometimes they don't say where they're from. This one was really funny. I have the picture saved. I'll post it somewhere. Maybe I'll post it on our Facebook page. It literally says scam. I'm not even switching the camera. We need to hire somebody to do this or sit next to each other.
We need something.
Tired of switching the cameras. So it says scam likely Afghanistan. And my only reason is they probably saw a Instagram picture with my beard and figured I look like their people.
You're like, sign him up!
Yeah, I don't know how to not look like a terrorist at this point.
Well, you should probably look into it because I don't think it's a very good look for most people. Personal opinion.
Pull it up.
Okay, so we do
Like
have
the friendly
people
terrorist.
commenting. Aaron Meadows is in here. Janet's in here.
How she's working?
Janet, what are you doing? Janet, bring home some cake. Remember that cake she had the other night? Was that from the restaurant?
Yeah. Oh,
Dude.
we have a whole birthday cake in the fridge right now.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, it's like that nobody offers Kevin cake today.
Well,
Listen, this is what happened. Morgan calls me. I just got out of work in Jacksonville. I ask her what she's doing. She's like, I'm eating my favoritist thing in the whole wide world. I don't think she used the word favoritist. But she went and got that 30th anniversary cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory. It's like their special edition one that they've hung around and held on to. So guess how much she brought me home?
I don't know. None.
Camden and her got one.
And you got none?
I did not get a cheesecake.
Well, look at you. Don't
And then
eat
now
cake.
you've got a birthday cake.
Whole
Didn't
birthday
even
cake.
No one wants to give me any cake.
Because here's the deal. I don't know the proper procedure on the birthday cake. So here's the story. We got the birthday cake for Janet's dad. All right? We got the birthday cake for Janet's dad. We got him some gifts and everything. He was supposed to come over the other day for his birthday, and he fell.
Uh-oh.
He fell. He fractured his back.
No.
Yeah, and he's been in the hospital since. So his birthday cake has been sitting in my fridge.
Getting hard.
I mean, everything gets hard.
What is it the Publix saying? It isn't, is it chocolate or is it vanilla? Is it Publix?
Oh, I like it, but it is Publix.
I like Walmart cakes.
It's Publix vanilla fudge cake. So it's vanilla with
So it's
chocolate
both.
fudge.
It's everything.
Yeah. You want to just go grab that and a fork? Hey,
And just forget about the show altogether. They can eat cake with us.
Sam, it is hung, but I hung it in the wrong spot. I hung it for when I'm doing solo stuff. It's right here.
Oh, you're ruining the topic, Sam. So explain this picture.
You explain the picture.
So this picture, well, I'm trying to fix the chat while
Everybody saw it.
talking.
Everybody saw it. It was the cover for the last episode. So if you don't watch it on YouTube, you don't get to know what it's about.
Anyways, we are going to let them know what it's about. So we entered the Avery Lake Golf Tournament, and Frank managed to pull that divot into the ground without actually touching that ball. So that ball was never actually touched by A, grass, B, any part of what is touching any part of Frank. He managed to miss the whole ball.
The whole thing. If I would have got a hold of that thing, though, woo-wee.
He would have hit it like 4 feet.
Yeah.
So, meanwhile, I'm still trying to fix this chat.
What's wrong with the chat?
It's not working.
I'm seeing mine.
No, like it's working individually, but it's not working through the chat deal.
Shouldn't that be at YouTube? What was the thing that we did
I
last
should be
time?
able to talk to everybody on everything through this chat hub, and it is not working.
Why isn't it working?
We're going to see. Is this working?
All right.
Can someone let us know?
Let's see. I'm even on the live. What
Yeah.
the hell?
So, like, I see it is what it is. Anyways, Scott Treader, are
All
you
right.
living your best life?
This is like our worst show fucking ever.
Yeah, well, we're having our technical difficulties. Hey, we're up and running. We can see Matt. All right, we're good. So anyways, yeah, Matt, I see you. All right, so we're up and running finally. Thank God. Sorry about all the problems. I didn't want to... Okay, so here's the background. Is this on me? Yeah, it's on me.
Sure.
So there's this thing called Restream.io. Pretty cool program. It's what we use to be able to send live to multiple streams at once. Problem is, it's free. You hear my voice?
It's free.
Yeah.
All right.
It's free unless you want to send it to a Facebook business page. Then you have to pay $19 a month, which I was doing, but then we got busy and we weren't having a lot of shows, so I canceled it. So I figured, hey, we'll just share it, right? They blocked that. You can't do that. We
Yep.
just figured that out now.
Yep. So now we got suckered in, and we have
And
to
yes,
pay
Frank,
for it
we can see you now.
all over again. But so this is the first time in a long time that I've been drinking on a show since the last show, and we're drinking some Jameson Black Barrel. I like it. It's good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm plugging for a Jameson advert if they want to give us one. But Kevin, what is that terrible crap that you're drinking over there? Because I refused to even taste it earlier.
So this is Smirnoff Berry Lemonade. And just to let you know, and by the way, YouTube's working now, but Facebook isn't. So I'm having to monitor both. It's a freaking disaster. Let's put it that way. Oh, listen, now it's going to do that. Anyways, so if you guys missed, we went live. We had already been drinking, and we decided because we ran out of White Claws, which is my favorite personally, we were going to go to the store and we were going to get some more White Claws. Well, we got a little wild, and we bought all of the sparkling waters. If you haven't watched that live episode, it was pretty good. I'm pretty sure that Sam might have grabbed Frank's wiener.
He did grab my wiener.
Okay.
Just a tip.
Just a tip.
Yeah, the squishy tip.
Yeah. So that's on there if you'd like to see that, if you're into that sort of a thing. But Sam is. He just keeps playing it on replay.
Yep.
So anyways, we tried them all. This one wasn't bad. Smirnoff is okay.
Can
Right?
we talk about how Corona tricked everybody, though?
Yeah. So the one that we didn't think was going to be any good because it doesn't sound like it would be is Corona has some Refreshkas.
Yeah, Corona, hold on. So Corona Refreshka, and the Corona Refreshka was right with the White Claw, right with the Smirnoffs, literally in the same cooler. You didn't have to open another door, stacked on top of each other. So we're like, all right, let's grab the Refresca because it's Corona, worth a shot. And so it was delicious.
It was.
Right?
Well, it's also, are you going to...
No, you guys, camera's on you.
You guys.
I said camera's on you. I said you got it.
So we were wondering why this one tasted so much better, and to be honest with you, it was like a lot better.
Way good.
Not just like a little bit better, but like a lot better. And it ended up being that one's 200 calories and the rest are like 90 and 100. The Corona one, I can't express to you how much better it is than the rest of them. A second place, and not even close second place, is White Claw. But White Claw is like if you're going low calorie and you don't want a hangover, White Claw's all day. And the Smirnoff ones, if they're out of White Claw, not terrible.
I drank White Claw the whole time that we were golfing, and I passed out at a bar from a migraine. Not from drinking, from a migraine.
Yeah, but I think that was just from...
I think that was from Eddie making me take a shot of Fireball.
That too.
Thank you, Eddie.
You ever got sick off of a liquor and then just never wanted to drink it again?
Yep.
Is that...
Cuervo Gold.
Which leads me to my next thing. Bonavivi.
No, F it.
Freaking Bonavivi. So it's actually
Okay,
called...
it's not Bonavivi.
To me, it's Bonavivi. So Bon and Viv is
and
a
Viv.
brand that I keep seeing on Facebook for the sparkling water. By the way, Facebook for real listens to me. Because I've never typed that in my computer once. I get all sorts of hard seltzer now.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Because they know you're gay.
Did you see the White Claw video I sent you?
Yeah. A lot of people
I'm
sent
drinking
that.
nothing but
A
White
lot of
Claw.
people sent that to me this
Really?
week. Yeah.
That's such a great video.
It's a rich man's Limerita.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, man.
It's so good. But now you made me lose track because I thought how great it is.
Bon and Viv.
Bon and Viv. So Bon and Viv, I tried to think of what it tastes like. And what I came to the conclusion of is imagine putting a whole bunch of like grapefruits, berries, bananas, pineapples into a trash bag and letting them rot for about 4 days, right? And then taking sparkling water and like just running it through it, right? Through it and then letting it filtrate so it turns clear again, right? But it goes through all that trash juice and then goes into the bottle directly. That's what it tastes like.
It was pretty gross. It was so weird. I've never experienced a drink like that. Have you? I've never experienced a drink that did that.
So bad. I gagged.
Okay, so there's one. It was clementine and hibiscus. I remember that because you can smell the clementine right away, and you get that like floral. The hibiscus just kind of gets you a little bit, and you take a sip, and the first thing you taste is the citrus, and then it turns into really bad citrus, and then it turns into I'm chewing on a flower. And it was disgusting because after it mixed together, it tastes like you had just vomited and did the quick rinse your mouth out because you were like at a bar. And now you're sitting there with, vomit residue inside your mouth for the rest of the evening. That's honest to God what it tastes like.
You didn't chug it.
I tried.
Oh, I did.
I tried the grapefruit.
What was that? I remember the one, and there's a part in that video that's great, and you got me. You go, here, drink this. It'll make it better. I thought you handed me the Corona one.
Oh, yeah.
And I took that drink, and I go,
It was a grapefruit, I think.
Yeah, it was
Grapefruit
so
was by
bad.
far the worst. But that elderberry and pear or some shit like that, I don't know. This stuff is terrible. It was terrible. So the bottom Viv, look, I get it, guys. You're trying to do something unique, but you know,
There was one that was okay. It was like elderflower or something.
yeah, it's the elderberry and pear or something like that.
That was
No,
okay.
Even Morgan said it was terrible.
I feel like we should have probably read that package first. Because if we'd have saw elderberry and pear or elderflower and pear,
Elderberry's all the rave these days. Everybody loves it.
I don't even know what it is.
They're putting it in their tea. They're putting it in their colons.
It's a hipster thing.
They are.
So it can taste like dirty trash water, and they will drink the
I'm
piss
guessing
out
so.
of it.
You know what does not taste like dirty trash water? Funyuns.
Did I tell you about the Funyuns thing?
This segment of the podcast is brought to you by Funyuns.
I wish it was. Did I tell you about the Funyuns thing?
No.
So I watched a thing where people from other countries got to try our chips, and we got to try their chips.
Sam says it. That was the worst things in Australia. Oh my god! It was like vomiting bile. It was disgusting.
You keep going back to this, like it changed your life. No, but anyways, so the Funyuns thing, they did a bunch of chips, like stuff we don't have, right? Perfect. The show wouldn't be the same without it. So they did a whole bunch of different chips, like people from Japan tried ours, we tried theirs, whatever.
Oh yeah.
The only one that like the other countries all loved,
Yeah.
every country, Funyuns.
Everybody's got onions.
Everybody, but it sounds terrible.
Funyuns?
Like, think about it though.
You know which ones I like better than Funyuns though? You remember the Wise version?
No, I actually
They were
never
like-
had Funyuns until I think Morgan.
The Wise version of Funyuns are like they're thinner and they're like a little shiny, a little more hard. They're amazing. But I also eat like the Fridays onion straws that you're supposed to put on a salad. I eat those right out of the bag.
I don't like eating anything that's too hard, so I think these are a little hard.
Is
And
that why dicks are perfect for you?
I was gonna say that Captain Crunch. That's why I don't like eating Captain Crunch. I love Captain Crunch, but it rips your whole mouth apart.
Yeah.
These kind of do it too.
Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks did it to me.
I love Apple Jacks.
They tear the roof.
That was not on the show notes. What is your favorite cereal?
Ooh.
What's the
really-
audience's favorite
Right,
cereal?
So I loved Frosted Flakes. Absolutely loved Frosted Flakes. And, I mean, the Fruit Loops and stuff, they're delicious, but they're not my thing. And then my stepmom went crazy on Apple Jacks forever. She would have Apple Jacks. So I started eating them, and I think they're my favorite.
Apple Jacks are?
I love Apple Jacks, man.
I think my favorite cereal is probably Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Golden Grahams.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of sweet stuff, man.
I'm a weirdo, though. I really like Frosted Mini Wheats
I do, too.
when they're soggy.
Yeah.
Not when you first... Dude, when you first get them in that bowl, they suck. But you're anticipating eating so much that you eat them and then your mouth gets all dry. It's just a... You know what the worst cereal is? Fucking Grape Nuts.
Yeah, grape nuts. Of course. Who eats grape nuts?
Have you ever had Malta?
No.
The drink Malta? One of my buddies, Chris Henry, posted tonight that he went to a Jamaican store, like where they sell...
Do you have ADHD?
Yeah. But
Really?
you got to hear this.
We're talking about...
I'll get there.
Oh, God.
So he bought Malta. What Malta tastes like to me? It's a drink from the Caribbean. Is Jamaica? Is it? It's not in the Caribbean, is it? Or is it? I don't know right now. Okay. Yes. So that being said, it's a Caribbean drink, I think, that tastes like milk mixed with grape nuts.
Grape nut drink?
Yeah, you got to talk into the mic.
Grape nut drink? I'm not a fan. I am also decided that I'm not a fan of anything that pretends to be milk anymore.
Like almonds.
Yep. Almond milk just tastes like you freaking soaked a whole bunch of almonds in water and did something to make it off-white.
How do they get milk out of almonds?
Squeeze them.
With what?
How do you juice a banana?
If you stomp an almond, milk is not coming out of it. So where's the milk come from?
Well,
Where does the poo go?
maybe it's a mama almond. And they milk its tits.
I can milk anything with tits.
Even an almond fucker.
Fucker.
All right.
Oh, man.
So Kevin has a show note, so I can't see anything. We don't sit on the same side of the table, so I don't know what's going on next. But I can tell you that, where were we?
Well, our next show note is about my house blowing up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys we haven't had a good sit down with nothing for a while. Yes, Sam, it's a squirrel.
Somebody said smacks, but they make your pee smell. What, is smacks like asparagus?
Oh, no.
I like smacks, but I feel like smacks was always the shitty one in the box of the mini ones.
I was a fan of, what are the other ones with the rabbit?
Tricks.
Tricks.
Yeah.
They gave you the color changing spoons and stuff.
So how about Tricks now just come in balls in different colors? And when we were kids, they came in the shapes.
Fruit shapes.
But did you see the meme that said, what if we cannot see the shapes anymore because we're old?
Oh.
Like it's a Peter Pan thing?
It's terrible.
But you remember you used to get those little individual serving cereals?
Yeah.
Dude, the
You
worst
used to put
cereal.
the milk right in the thing,
Those
right?
assholes would always put regular Cheerios in there.
Yeah, those worse.
Why?
They give you like 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, we're going to give you all these great cereals. Frosted Flakes was in there. It kind of sucked, but it wasn't terrible.
I like Frosted Flakes.
But then Cheerios is in there. And it's not Honey Nut Cheerios. It's like, we're going to mess your day up. It's the only way we can get rid of these stupid things. So I'm going to put them in here, and every kid's going to leave those to the last box. And I probably still have a box from when I first moved in my house.
I'll eat the hell out of Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Remember the ones that had, like, O's?
Yeah.
Those were like Honey Nut Cheerios with little specks on them.
Mm-hmm. And they have the frosted ones. They have, like, frosted Honey Nut Cheerios. They have,
Todd Bryant
Applejack
loves
version.
almond milk. Todd Bryant, you're disgusting.
Look, when I can't have the sugar, like, you know what I'm saying? I'll drink it. I think it tastes like shit, but I'll drink it. I'd rather drink a whole tall glass of heavy cream.
I used to drink creamer when I was a kid at the table.
That's terrible.
When you were waiting on your water or whatever at the restaurant.
It's so gross.
It was hot.
I do eat the butter, though. When I run out of bread.
Just butter.
Just butter.
Really?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I'll hit my, like, limit. I'm like, I can't eat all the bread. I can have a slice. What am I
So I'm
eating
just
now?
going to eat butter.
I'm going to eat the butter.
So healthy.
Right off a spoon. But I asked for regular butter. Like, this isn't that margarine bullshit, right? And they're like, no, it's regular butter. I'm like, okay, I'll eat it.
Here's my ADD. Margarine is one chemical away from being plastic.
Margarine sucks.
I like the spray margarine, though.
For
Tastes
what?
like salt water. Just spray it on whatever. It's quick. It's easy.
That is a terrible idea.
You never had... I can't believe it's not butter spray.
No.
Oh, dude, it's fantastic. It is not butter. It kind of tastes like the butter that they put on top of your popcorn at the movie theater a little bit.
Yeah.
But you can put it on like anything. And just go like hairspray.
I don't like the... Well, I like the idea. I don't like the product. But anyway.
House blown
Yeah,
up.
what happened in your house?
So... We're giving people's nightmares in the chat. I think it's from the almonds having nipples.
Oh.
But... Oh, Jesus. So... I come home from a very long trip with my family.
Can you... You're on camera, Kevin. Can you put the fucking chips down for like a minute and tell your story?
This is me, Frank. This is who I am. You want me to not be me?
All right, Fatso, go for it.
So, I come home from a long trip, and when I was on the trip, I noticed that my security camera stopped working. And I was like, well, that's weird. Must have something wrong with the internet, because our internet always goes down. And just to let you know, my security cameras still work, even with my internet not on.
No, I don't.
So,
I'll give you his address later.
no. Yeah, they really do. I have a hardwired one as well. So, I get home. There's no power to the garage door because I go to hit the garage door. It won't work. So then I know, okay, something's up, right? I had no idea how bad it was up. So I walk into the house, flip the breakers back on. At the end of the day, I lost my iMac. My good iMac would not turn on. Blew that sucker up. Blew up my Echelon bike, which is the cheap man's version of the Peloton bike, but still expensive, and I was not happy about that. It blew up my sprinkler controller, and I'm not talking about just like fried it. Like it blew it off the wall. Like blew it open and off the wall. And burn it. Then it blew up my golf cart charger. Those things aren't cheap. And then it blew up my my security system. It blew up the monitor for it. Didn't actually blow up the security system. Blew up the oven. Blew up my front lights. Like all of my house must have just got pummeled. So everything's back up and running now. I didn't file an insurance claim. I fixed all that junk on my own. But the question is, everybody for the most part lives here in Florida.
Yeah.
What's the worst you've had happen?
Well, I can tell you that during that same storm, my power flickered and my freaking oven is off by a minute now.
Oh, I'm so upset for you.
That's the only thing
And
that
you're
happened.
so lazy. Why is it that you need a general engineering degree to change the oven clock?
I don't know. I also can't bake anything.
Really?
I hit bake, I hit the temperature, I hit bake, it resets the temperature, I hit the temperature, I hit bake, it resets.
You got to hit start.
I learned that now.
So you're just like hitting the temperature, it's timing out, it's not actually turning on.
Yeah, I thought it was broken. And I sat there, and I left.
You didn't ask Janet?
I went into the office for 30 minutes. No, I was trying to be nice and make dinner.
Oh, man. Yeah, Sam just put in the comments he lost a TV and an
that's
Xbox and all of his cable
Porn.
boxes.
All his porn gone.
He said he was watching TV and the cable box actually like jumped because it hit it so hard. It sucks, man. And I had surge protectors on everything, and it blew right through them. I don't think them things do anything because I had good ones. Ruined them.
Or your house got directly struck by lightning, man.
It did.
If your house got directly struck by lightning, I don't think there's much you can do.
It got hit on the cable line coming in the house because it blew out my router. Oh, I lost the router too.
And everything attached to the cable line. Do I have anything in my beard? I've been
Probably.
eating a lot of
I
chips.
don't see anything. But you know how I have that mesh system?
Yeah.
I went from 3 to 2. It smoked one.
Ugh.
And then it blew up the modem. So they had to come out and it fried the line into the house. So they had to replace that.
I once knew somebody who was putting, and lightning struck like a couple miles away and electrocuted him through his putter.
Like Caddyshack.
Wasn't bad. He said he got a tingle, and then he heard the thunder crackle.
I almost pissed myself because I was putting a key. This is back in the day. I was putting an actual key into the hotel room because remember they used to have keys. If you lost them, it's $20. Like that's how old I am. So I'm putting the key right before I'm about to put it in the door. Lightning struck the top of the building. Scared me to death. I could have sworn it shocked me. I don't think it did. But it scared. It was so loud you could like feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure. I'm not listening to you. What did you say?
Oh my God. Have you ever been close to being struck by lightning?
Well, what's close?
Within 100 feet.
Oh, you know what? Yes. This was actually very crazy. So, I was driving. I think I was driving home from Vero Beach. Viero. I was driving home from Viero Beach, and
Viero, bro.
no lie, the loudest thunder I've ever heard. At the same time I saw lightning, and it was like not in the median, the other side, like the shoulder. I was coming home, so it was on the like beachside shoulder, and literally it was like all at the same time, and I was like, holy shit! Like you can almost feel it. Like I didn't. Maybe you do feel the electricity a little bit. You know what I mean? But it wasn't like it didn't like shock me or anything. But you can feel something just hit. It was cool.
Sad that biker got hit. Did you hear about that?
No, did you hear about the giraffes?
Giraffes got hit by lightning?
Oh my gosh. Dude, what's the safari place down in South Florida?
Oh, Lion Country Safari.
Lion Country Safari. 3 giraffes got struck by lightning.
Well, they are the tallest thing in the area.
I'm sure. It's terrible that there was no trees a little bit taller than giraffe nearby.
I wonder, here's ADD again.
Oh, God.
So you know when people get struck by lightning and they end up like 50 feet away from where they got struck?
Sure.
Scientists claim that that's not the electricity that makes you fly through the air. That is your body. You jump that far.
No, you don't.
I swear.
What do you have,
look it up.
fucking Iron Man rocket-powered feet?
I don't know.
I think it's bullshit.
Point is, if a human can jump 50 feet, imagine how far
Right.
a freaking giraffe could jump.
You grab the toaster, and I'm going to push you in the shower.
Like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
If you sling right back, then it's electricity. If you jump straight up in the ceiling, well, then you can jump really well.
But either way, I'll be dead and I won't be able to see these results.
Win-win for the show.
Then who's going to sit here with you every time?
A potato.
And then who's going to read the show notes and remind you about topics?
The potato. At least the potato will stay on topic.
You just sit here and look at the potato the whole time. It'd be the next big hit. Frank and the potato.
And then it'll eventually turn into fries.
That'll be the big ending.
Well, eat them.
How many bags have you eaten?
3.
I'm still on my first.
You can catch up. We got 2 left.
Oh, my God. I'm not eating all that.
All right. Are
you choking?
There's half of a Funyun that's stuck sideways.
He's going to die. Put the camera on you if you're going to die. At least let's
No.
get the views. Oh, my goodness.
We're back. We're back and better than ever.
So.
This is a terrible show, by the way, but.
I don't know.
All right, here's the deal. Kevin comes over. First off, I don't think Kevin and I really wanted to do the show, but Kevin comes over, and I'm watching the Bob Lazar Area 51 on Netflix, and I look like a deer in the headlights because I don't know. I even wrote it down. Hold on.
Wait, you have show notes?
I even wrote down, is he crazy? No, this wasn't for the show. This is
You're
for
just
myself.
writing this?
Dude, he freaked me out, this guy.
You're crazy.
No, because he's crazy. The guy's crazy. Is he crazy? He's crazy.
I don't think he's crazy. I think he's a really good liar.
What was he lying about? About seeing the stuff? Or is he lying about... Because if he's lying about seeing the stuff, I think that's kind of crazy.
I got to be honest. I didn't watch the whole thing. I fell asleep.
Yeah, but you know his story, right?
Half of it.
Oh, he's the one that... Okay, so he worked at S4, which is near Area 51. But he's the one who brought all the attention
But
to...
supposedly he never worked there. He's undocumented there.
They erased his college records. Assuming he went to college, they erased his college records to discredit him. To be like, no, he's uneducated. Fuck college, by the way. But anyway, so...
Is there a story there?
There is. We could talk about it.
All right. Now we got some meat.
It's a whole nother story. So... I don't know. It's just they erased his college records, but proved he worked at those places, and those places require you to have had a college education in order to work there.
Yeah, that's true.
So either he lied about going to college and they didn't check anything, which I felt like they checked more back then than they do now. But how? How is this dude not go to college, but people saw him at Caltech, and then they say he didn't work there, but he verified work there. And so it's like, how do you, if the stuff he's saying is true, is the stuff he's saying about aliens fake? You know what I mean? It leads you to believe that it's all true. I don't know. My head's all messed up.
Well, you and Anthony Lutzy are on this. He is in the... And Anthony, get on the dang YouTube page, because this chat isn't working for my personal one.
I'm not watching the other one. I'm only watching YouTube.
Well, that's why I said get on the YouTube one.
Yeah.
So, anyways, no. Here's the thing. I have my college diploma.
Diploma. It's a degree. It's a high school diploma.
I have that too.
Jesus.
Remember they gave you it on a little card?
Okay, yeah.
So, anyways, I finally finished my bag of chips.
Here, have another one.
That's what I wanted to say. I don't want another one. One was plenty. There's so much salt in my mouth.
It's terrible.
You like that.
I do.
No, I was going to say, like, if you go to college, typically you're going to keep your degree, right?
Yeah, I mean...
All he's got to do is show his Caltech degree.
Unless
It's like
you
Obama's
graduated.
birth certificate, for God's sake.
Maybe he didn't graduate.
Maybe he didn't.
Who else didn't graduate from college but went to college?
Bill Gates.
Tiger Woods.
I don't know about Tiger.
I know about Tiger.
Steve Jobs. Like, everybody rich.
Yeah. Because they see through the bullshit.
Yeah. My God, you were just a mess tonight. Like an absolute mess. He's just a salty mess.
I feel all over my face.
And then tomorrow he's going to have to run 6 miles to get this out of him.
4.5 and then 6 later.
So when do you go up to New York for the race?
I think it's November 4th. The last weekend of October, I'm driving up to D.C. and I'm doing the 50K, and then I'm driving to New York to run the marathon the next weekend.
Did you just shit?
No.
Why does it smell like a big fart in here?
We just ate a bunch of Funyuns. And you opened a freaking Smirnoff. What flavor is that?
Cranberry.
It smells like a fart, doesn't it?
It does a little.
It's terrible. Yeah, I can smell it when you cracked it open. It's a carbonated turd.
This one's pretty good, though.
Mm-hmm.
I like this one.
I like my Jameson better.
Yeah, but I'm going to the beach tomorrow, and I can't be drinking all that Jameson.
I'm running at 8 a.m.
I bet you don't.
I will.
We need to get you some sponsors for this race.
I'm trying.
We will let you sponsor Frank's butt crack. Like, put whatever you want on his butt crack.
I'm actually going to sell. So I'm working on creating a tank top that I'm going to wear for the Marine Corps 50K because this is the first year that they're doing it. So I'm only one of 500 people that are running in this race. So there will be pictures. So I'm going to sell logo spots on the back of my tank for like $75 a pop. It's all for charity, though. It's all going to go to the charity that sponsored me.
Can I put vulgar things on it?
I mean, if you pay $75. But it's all going to go to Team Taps. Team Taps is the company that's putting me in the New York City Marathon. I have a link. I'll put the link on the show.
How awesome would it be if you like end up being first place in your division?
There's zero fucking chance, man.
What if you did like a humongous rail or something?
You don't understand. I'm a slow runner, and there's people that run really fast. And in my age group, is like the prime, man.
Do they drug test the winners?
I think only if you register as an elite athlete.
So what if you're just some guy that's like cranked out of his mind and somebody told you there's a big ball of crack at the end of the thing, you run and win the whole thing?
There's no money involved.
So it's just all about the thrill? The thrill of running? I don't see the thrill.
Well, like I said, there's people that register as like elite runners, so it matters to them, right? They're trying to qualify for something.
You see Sam's comment?
Yeah. I need to put other logos on there, man.
Need to make a whole shirt with the divot.
I'm down.
Like the whole
wrap.
shirt.
The whole thing's wrapped. So it's a sewn divot picture.
Nice. Oh, so you know how I went to Key West?
Sure.
I forgot it was LBGDQ, WXYZ, whatever the last letters
It's Key
are.
West. It's there 364 days a year.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize it was going on during this. Surprisingly, not very noticeable, although we weren't out at night.
Because it is Key West. Everybody is LBGTQ gay.
I love Key West. Not because of that reason, but I love Key West.
Why?
It's just have you been?
Yeah.
It's just a fun place.
I have a special like bed and breakfast that I stay at when I go there.
That's right. You did the whole thing leaving Sean Leonard on his moped.
Oh, that was fun. That was fun.
I
I don't
forgot
want to throw
about
him
that.
under the bus too much, but did I tell you that story?
Yeah, you told the show that story.
I got hit by a pickup truck.
Yes.
And I got pulled over by a cop on the sidewalk driving a scooter.
I don't think the cops there care about anything.
No, but she was just like, you better not be drunk driving around all over the place. And then I said, why do you think I'm on the sidewalk?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
So we looked into houses down there just to see like what the cost would be.
Yeah.
A trailer,
And a mudded out butthole.
pretty much. Guess how much that is?
A trailer?
A trailer.
300?
$250,000
Yeah.
for a trailer.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. And then for a home that's about this size, about $2 million.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is absolutely ridiculous. So another hurricane can just knock it down.
If you got that kind of money though, you don't care.
You know, the insurance on that, though, to be honest with you, like, if I had that kind of money, cool. But I still could not justify paying that much in insurance. I couldn't. You know what you do, though, I think? I think you don't get insurance. Because if you think about it, how much is it, if you already own the property, doesn't it cost the same to build a house here as it does there?
That's what I've always thought. Like my house, right?
Right.
How much are they charging for the dang land now? Because I see they're like 300s.
Well, you have to think that if a hurricane leveled your house, did the land disappear?
No.
Right. So you got to pay somebody to clean all that shit up. It's probably not going to be cheap. Might take a few trips to pick up truck.
Yeah. And me being cheap, I'd probably do it myself.
Right. But that's what I'm getting at. So you clear the land and then you rebuild. You're not buying the land again. You
That's
get what I'm
true.
trying to say? If you're not buying the land, but now most people just wash their hands with it because they have a mortgage. You get what I'm trying to say? They have a mortgage. They'll just take the insurance money and go buy a new fucking house somewhere.
You know what's crazy though is down there they have, I would assume it's government housing
Down
in
there?
the Keys.
Yo, you're talking about where it's like fenced off and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's military.
No, not that part.
Okay.
Because that's where I was working.
Because I used to go to the military base there all the time, every year.
Yeah, not that part.
And we camped right around the corner.
But there's another part that is definitely.
And did I tell you about that? We camped right around the corner for the military place, and there is a 50-cent peep show place. So
I think you have talked.
We sat
about
outside the peep show place, and we only had enough money for one person to go in the peep show. So Sean went in the peep show because he already kissed a transsexual.
Oh my God.
So
I'm not going to throw him under the bus, but I'm going to talk about him
forgot
kissing
about
the
that.
transsexual.
So then we tried to go to Wendy's, and they wouldn't let us walk through the drive-thru.
Insurance.
Lobby was closed.
Insurance.
So we pretended like we were in a car, and we all rolled up together.
Oh my God. Did it work?
No. That's when we went to the peep show. But we thought
it's Wendy's or Peep Show.
Listen, we passed up on a taxi because we were like, there's no way we're paying $40 for a ride back. It's ridiculous. It's right around the corner. Right around the corner was 9 miles.
Oh my God.
And we had to cut through a graveyard. Do you know the graveyard down there? Where
9 miles? Where were you staying on Marathon?
We were staying we were at the very end of Duval. We were down by like Hog's Breath and all that sort of stuff.
It's only a mile across.
We were staying at the camping site, which is on, it's like around the cove. So there's no way over. We'll walk around.
I don't believe your story. Just
Promise.
like I don't believe that guy's story on
I'll
that
look it up
documentary.
and waste my time looking
Look
up.
at the circumference in mileage, the whole island. I bet it can't be over 6 miles. Because the whole thing's a mile across.
It's fine.
What is 1 mile times 3.14?
1 mile times 3.
So that means the whole island, circumference-wise, right?
Please don't try to do math right now, Kevin.
You're the math guy.
I'm never claimed to be a math
You're the
guy.
money math guy.
I'm a salesman.
Oh. On that note, somebody let us know the circumference and mileage of Key West.
It's only 4.2 square miles. Maybe we didn't stay on
Your
Key
story's
West.
bullshit.
No, I'm trying. Maybe we didn't stay on Key West.
No, you might have been over at Stock Island or something.
Yeah, I'm looking around Stock Island's right. Yeah, U.S. Coast Guard. Here's the... Oh, we definitely walked past the high school.
The tornadoes. They're like the cyclones or
Walked
something.
past the golf course. Holy crap, where were we? Anyway, keep going. Keep going.
There's nothing to keep going on. I called you on it.
No, I'm telling you.
I was right.
No. I'm
You
saying
never
keep going.
finished the
Keep
Peep
talking
Show
about some other
story.
shit. That was a story.
How much is a Peep Show, by the way?
I said it was 50 cents, goddammit. Pay attention to my
yeah, but
story.
how are you? You said you didn't have enough money, but for one person to go in. Well, how much is what kind of Wendy's were you going to buy with 50 cents to $1?
We had cards. We didn't have quarters.
Oh, okay.
We must have stayed at Boyd's, but that
I wonder if
doesn't
that
make
Peep
sense.
Show's still there.
Yeah, oh, dude, it has to be. I went down there with somebody else, and they had. I went down there with somebody else, and there's a hurricane that had just come or passed by, but it didn't do anything. And it was $20 all you can drink Bud Light at a strip club.
Really?
Yeah.
It wasn't doing too well if it's the one that I walked past because there was one that was closed down.
3 people in the whole place. There was a hurricane there.
Oh.
It was during a hurricane. So we were down there. It was fun.
What are you idiots walking around in a hurricane for?
We were doing a job down there.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, but it didn't hit. It passed.
Well, on that note, we have no more topics.
We have other topics. Come on.
What do we have? I
I
got
don't know.
nothing. And the chat's not working. I'm really aggravated about that.
Maybe it was a 5-mile walk.
This keeps changing. It's like that guy's story. Well, maybe I went to college.
No, I'm literally calculating it right
maybe
now.
I didn't go to college.
Where's I can't find Duval. Where's Duval?
Duval's the main road towards the south end.
Duval.
Duh.
Oh, here's Flagler. What in the fuck? Why are maps like the wrong way?
Did I tell you my HOA got onto me again?
You told me, but you didn't tell the show. That's kind
Yeah.
of funny.
So my HOA got on to me. They said that I have weeds in my yard and that I need to mow.
When you told me that, I thought you were actually growing weed, and they didn't want you growing it.
No. I can't grow anything. If I wanted to grow that, I couldn't. But no, I think they sent it to the wrong address because my yard is nice. There's nothing wrong with it, like at all. I mean, be honest.
Your yard's fine.
Okay. So I think they sent it to the wrong yard. So then that pissed me off. Well, the company that mows the grass behind my home, they have a common area where the lake is or pond or whatever behind my house, and they're supposed to mow about 10 to 15 feet up. They never do. They always leave like 3 to 5 feet of unmowed grass. I always do it because whatever, right? Well, I was pissed off. So I mowed my yard and left that. So now I've got this giant like Sahara thing going on back there where the grass is like this tall. And I posted
In your yard?
in my backyard
Okay.
because it's their property. It's not mine.
Oh.
So I posted it on their Facebook page, the HOA Facebook page, and I'm like, hey, you better get out here and fix this shit or else you guys are going to get fined like they tell us all the time. Dude, they are so fine happy, it's unbelievable. They get on to me about everything, like everything. I hate them.
You know what I realized? We need some good guests on the show.
Yeah.
If you're a Facebook friend and you listen to the show, you don't even have to listen to the show, but I don't know how you would hear this if you don't listen to the show. So if you're a Facebook friend, hit us up. We want to have guests on because we want you to join us and have a good time with us because it would be fun to pick on you for a change. So if you have thick skin and you want to come on here, or if you're like our buddy Sam and he likes to grab weenie tips, you can come on here too.
Well, Jason was supposed to come on, but
We'll see what he's doing. We'll go live again. Numero Pro Haska. How long have we been on? Because this is getting old.
let's end this one, and we'll
All
see
right,
if
everybody.
Jason shows up.
Like Sam's still on. All right.
Sam, just come over.
He's resting for tomorrow. He's old.
He's going to be with me. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll give him some White Claws.
All right,
Everybody
everybody.
won't drink them.
We're out of here. We're not doing the old stuff anymore where we're sounding off and doing the whole production thing, right? I think we're just having fun. In and out.
Sure, I don't care.
In and out burger, which means we do have to get our logo back on here. All right, guys. Peace.